Hello, Doom.
Hi, Doom.
Someone be adding a 20 this late. Shy player, add a 20. Wait till I'm done.
I think they were updating the...
Never mind. I rescind my Groucho Marx impression.
Yes. Updated hair and eyes. Still have shades on with the previous outfit. So there you go.
Gotta find a reference for this and I'll start up. I feel like these lo-fi Undertale beats to relax to actually make some of the original songs less relaxing.
Oh! Pet! Hubbin!
Oh! I'm busy. Give me a second. I'm trying to find a reference to Ace so I can get the colors.
Yeah, there you go.
Die. There we go. That'll work. Doom needs to be on a timeout from all his things anyway. Alright. I'm sad!
Why are you still in crying mode?
I don't know!
For what do you cry?
Lots of things. Hello, everybody. Except Doom. No, Doom gets extra hello. Alright, let me pet you real quick.
Yeah!
There you go. Welcome to the 4th stream for July. It is not July 4th, it is July 9th. I do not do one of these a day. I would die.
They had a card edited.
Gandalf with big naturals.
Yay.
But tonight we are going to be doing Red Ace, two Tiffy Weefies? Yeah, 2 Tiffy Weefies, Shia Plier, and a JBC and Oberon.
Yeah.
I guess I'll have to figure out what meme I'm gonna do for Oberon. I don't know much about his character.
Oh, an Oberon. Oberon's got
It's got horns. I know that. That's it. You know, from this angle, that emote of Doom kind of looks like he's got kissing marks on his face. Should have an emote where Doom just has kiss marks all over his face. That'd be funny.
Be like, Doom, thanks.
Paul, think of a meme we can do for the Deer Man.
I mean, you could have him, like... You could have him in the outline of spotlights looking startled.
Yeah, that's good. I like that. Thank you.
Do you want me to text you that?
No, I'll remember. That's funny. Plus, I think they're like second if someone doesn't show up whose turn it is. Like, they've objectively made this song less relaxing. I don't know how. It's Undertale music. But with, like, the haunting backbeat and shit, they've made it less relaxing. Yeah, we are only on the first one.
You're right, that song does sound like it's on, like, a fucking Resident Evil game.
Yeah, doesn't it? Like, it's supposed to be, like, lo-fi Undertale beats to relax to.
But it sounds like Capcom.
Yeah! It sounds way more threatening. This sounds objectively less relaxing. Because they put the stupid lo-fi beats to it. All the Undertale ones feel like that. I just need to put, like, the Undertale soundtrack up.
Lo-fi beats to give you anxiety, too.
Because, like, Toby doesn't copyright claim shit with Undertale. That's why it's everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, the normal songs are mostly relaxing, so I should have just done Undertale soundtrack.
Hi, Beastie.
Hi, Beastie.
Today has been a stormy, lazy day, but we got our laundry done and stuff.
You still haven't looked up what to do with the cards, though.
We have to scan them with, like, if we do it through the one place, we have to scan them to the app, and then you hit, like, the stuff that you do in the app for it, and then it'll print you out a mailing label, and you ship out the stuff you're sending.
Okay, I could probably do that on my breaks if you want to give me that app. I could do it while,
You have the app.
Oh, is it the same app?
Yeah, TCG Player.
Oh, okay, cool. We're trying to get rid of Paul's magic cards.
Yeah.
What about but it doesn't read some of your ones that are really, really old.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, basically, you can only really sell them what you would be able to put in the app.
Well, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
We should take your really old ones to the store then.
Yeah.
Take those over, because you have less of those.
Mm-hmm.
He's got some that are so old there's not even an edition on it. There's not even a year.
Yeah. Those are like the oldest ones.
And the store over there might be interested in it.
Mm-hmm.
Or I could put up like a call on the Reddit about it. Be like, hey, I think my husband has some like first edition ass magic cards. Does anyone want to buy them? I don't really care.
I need for the weekend, drawing a friend day.
I did get a new commission today.
Mm-hmm.
I was a little worried because usually I'm pretty busy. I'm so used to commissions. I'm kind of like bored and don't know what to do with myself when I don't have them.
Well, you have to do your own art.
I know, but I was feeling very like. I think I gave my whole like art creative load on the yokai picture I did, and I think I was just like I was in art
recharge.
Yeah, I was gonna say like refractory period.
I mean, it's pretty accurate. Plus, today was a good recharge day. So.
Yeah, I didn't really draw anything today.
It was not, but if you wish it to be.
It was actually related to Nonat's friend, because Nonat's gonna be in it. And they gave me full run of what they wanted, like what I wanted to do, as long as it's on the beach and one of them looked like a shitter, so I might go back to the on the sea, Mr. Tado, I know you'd love.
Oh, I was gonna suggest like the one where it's like the kicking the sand on the person. You know, it's like you hire a douchebag to kick a sand on them. It's like,
what if I bury one in the sand and put tits on them?
Yes, have no gnats in the sand as a mermaid.
Maybe I'll sketch up a few ideas.
So what did you draw of your friend, Beastie? Was it a wrestling character? Was it a furry wrestling character? That'd be pretty interesting.
There's probably, like, I assume, a huge, like, furry wrestling sub thing.
I feel like there should be, or at least luchadors. Like, I feel like that would be really big.
Yeah. They probably found a better artist.
There are well, you haven't really done much wrestling because people haven't commissioned you to do wrestling.
I used to do a lot of buff dudes, though.
True.
Yeah, I used to be pretty known for that.
It would be pretty funny to see, like I said, like a luchador, but it looks almost like a fursuiter head because of it.
I did read a whole, like, I don't want to call it hentai, but I guess just porn comic that had wrestling in it. Because it was by an artist I liked.
Mm-hmm. We watched a very good new anime this season.
Oh yeah, I think everyone already kind of knows about it though. It's but it's been such a shit anime season.
Yeah, so we had 2 Unity asset flips, and then this one, which is just like, hey, what if we just give a silly premise, like stupid budget, and a studio of nobodies? And
yeah, that's the thing. Like,
off.
It's an entirely new studio. I have a Studio Bug. It's their only work.
Yeah, that was the amazing part. It's like, oh, what have they done? Nothing. What?
They have to be like how Trigger was an offshoot of Gynax when Gynax closed. It's the only way I can understand it because
yeah,
the zombie bucket list anime is way too well put together to be done by anyone who doesn't know how to do an anime.
Oh yeah, send it to me, Beastie. I'll take a look. But yeah, like that, for that to be just a brand new studio, and like you could see tidbits of stuff as it was going with like really nice Sakuga for like innocuous things, or like really art flex stuff, because I'm not fully in the art sphere like she is, but even I could recognize some of the stuff they were doing were just like, oh wow, that's baller. Nice
this looks
job.
More sad than anything else.
Trans Crow.
Maybe it's supposed to be sad. I don't know.
It does seem a little mournful. I think it's the background. Like the coloring in the background. Or maybe it's just a raven and they have a long face.
Ha 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 ha. So said the raven. Fuck off.
But no, it's really cute. So Ace Raven. Very cute. Did they... If it's a trans furry, did they trans their species?
Huh. I did used to like to joke that I thought Isabelle from Animal Crossing was like the furry version of a human lover. And at one point I wanted to like imply she got a fursuit, but it was like a human skin suit, which I have seen some done, but I wanted to do it like out of the shot, just the shadow, so it'd be implied it's way more terrifying than it is.
Like a shadow, like it looks like a shadow, and then it turns and it's on a mannequin, so it's just like a fleshy.
No, she was gonna wear it, and then I was gonna like turn her away from the camera, so there's just a shadow on the villager, and you guys see like some of the arms are like doing the it's too long thing. Like that.
Yeah, she do have sad eyes.
I have sad eyes.
No, you don't. You have one big eye. It's very
true.
cute.
I have a sad eye.
Demonstratively false. You have one eye.
Rude. Muppet looking motherfucker.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
I am literally the Muppet looking motherfucker here.
You are a monster. Wait. So you're saying monster? I said monster instead.
I know you card.
There's something else coming out this season that I was looking forward to. Oh, Dark Gathering is coming out, but I don't necessarily think it's going to be a good adaptation, but I'm hoping it'll make people read the manga.
Oh, is that the one with the, like...
The girl who turns ghosts into dolls, and it's one of the best looking horror manga I've read in years. Which is saying something, I read a lot of them.
Yeah. Nah, it looks good.
Some of the best ghost and monster design I've fucking seen, and every ghost has a backstory. Mm-hmm. And there was a giant geisha ghost lady with a skeleton parade.
So she was very happy about that.
Yeah. Like, oh my god. I was like, oh no! And then she had a cool backstory that was super dark, and she even had the black teeth, which they don't do enough of.
It's pretty interesting with that zombie one, too. They really, like, they directly, addressed black companies, which is not a racist term. It is a Japanese term for
That's why Code at Work, Cells at Work Black is called Cells at Work Black, because they're in a black company, a poorly run body.
And so, in a Japanese company, it's a, poorly run shithole that, like, just burns out and grinds down people for little to no reason.
Hello! Honestly, the way they were doing it, I thought they were a programming company.
I did, too. Honestly, I thought they were an anime company.
That's also true.
They did say they were a production company.
Yeah, for movies.
For commercials and stuff,
yeah.
He said. So that may actually be like they're working on like animation and like CGI for stuff.
I don't know, it seems like they're working with actors and stuff.
Yeah. But either way, it was like...
I made her boobs way too big, damn.
But yeah, no, it was shown as just being like a heinous heck hole to work at kind of thing.
I mean, that's gotten bigger with things like Agretzko and stuff. It doesn't mean they'll change anything about it.
True, but the more eyes you bring on something, the less appealing it is to do it.
Though I feel like, compared to some companies I've seen and stuff, Agretzko's was not the worst. It still had problems.
Yeah.
It just seems really bad to us Americans, because, you can call people out for that shit.
Well, also in our country, it's much more likely that you could just quit and go.
Yeah, you can just quit. It's really socially unacceptable to quit over there.
Yeah.
You're supposed to stay with one company till you die.
Right. I wish companies here were that kind of like sticking. Oh, well, there's the rain.
Oh. Well, the thing is, the companies over there are not either. They just act like you should be.
Yeah.
Plenty of companies just fold.
Especially after the software bubble.
Yeah. That happens a lot. You see just, like, full-ass office men just sitting around with nothing to do in the middle of parks and stuff. That's, like, a stereotype. But, they just, like... totally take out all the company and no one's got anywhere to go, and sometimes people won't accept them into new companies because of that. It's gotten better though, but it's gotten better from something horrible. Oh, thank you.
Oh, I need butter. Alibaba.
Alibaba.
Kalibaba.
I made her head really big.
Kalibaba.
I made it big because I'm used to drawing her super cutesy.
True.
But she's not cute. Hello.
Bavisti, that is indeed a very cute wrestler lady. Very spoopy goth.
It's raining. I do like goths.
That's why you like that one lady that's got the green face paint and stuff.
Yeah. I'm an aging goth. I will die a goth. I'm not even that, like, I like to say I'm a, not a soft, was it pastel goth? But I like to call myself a soft goth. I like the, like, oh woo, I love Satan and stuff like that.
You do.
Like the cutesy wootsy dark shit, skull animals, that kind of stuff. I don't like things that are pointy or sharp. I like soft, squishy goth.
Damn it.
I like my goth Hello Kitty shit. That's a good joke. I like that joke. Now those are Visigoths.
Ah, they used a piano version of Bloody Tears. Very fun.
What?
Oh, in the thing that Beastie sent me, there was some music in it, and then Bloody Tears.
I was wondering because there's a piano version of Bone Trestle going on right now. I was like, oh, do you like it? I love you, Toby. Where's chapter 3?
You realize you keep saying that as a joke, but one day it's gonna be like, check your inboxes!
Someone did say, like, I don't know if this is true, that he might release 2 at the same time.
I wouldn't put it past him.
I wouldn't put it past that boy. That little doggo boy.
You get an episode. You get an episode. Everybody gets an episode. You're just gonna get this ominous ass email that'll just be like,
bro, that's how Deltarune started, though. Like, people who got it later on Steam don't realize the first time we got it, it was like some malware looking thing that was like, take this, this survey, yeah. I think it was like a link on the Undertale site, but there was like no announcement, there was nothing. And then like, people were like, hey, look at this. And I was like, look at what? Oh. And we were just like, yes, doggo man, we will download malware potentially for you.
It'll just be
no one questioned it.
You'll just get an email with spammed like, do you want a bargain? And you'll click it and it's like episode 3 and episode 4. Just right there.
Yeah, I don't think he realized how big Spamton would be. A lot of people are hoping he'll keep him throughout the next few chapters. I'm like, meh.
I like him. Maybe he'll be a little reference.
Yeah, you're gonna get the Nendoroid.
Yes.
We have no Undertale Nendoroids, and the first one we're gonna get is probably Spamton because of him.
Yes.
All the Nendoroids that came out before this.
Yes. I don't know if you know this, but Spamton.
I did make a Nendoroid doll of Sans, though.
It's going down out there. It's the afternoon, it's too fucking muggy rain.
There was someone who was having trouble drawing Sans and getting his face shape right, and I sent them this thing. It's like, this is how I draw them. And he's like, I don't really like the round faces. I was like, okay.
He's a fucking skeleton. What do you mean you don't like the round face? He's a skull.
I was like, I was only like fairly large in this fandom for 5 years, like pushing 5 years ago. I was like, okay, damn.
They're probably one of those people that's like, I don't like that Kyle art style.
Nah, maybe, I don't know. They were nice about it. I was just a little like, okay, I guess I have no more pull in this fandom whatsoever now.
You've been out of the game too long.
Yeah, the game too long.
No more ecto bodies for you.
I used to be known for that too.
Yeah. But you did them good.
They were fun.
You do like ghost buddies.
Well, I just like drawing like the jelly look.
Yeah.
I like slime girls too.
It's true.
But I don't draw what I don't want to when it's not fun.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm gonna draw something I don't want to draw, I might as well get paid for it.
Slime girls. Hey.
And I was in there for 5 years. I just got bored.
ASMR stims with slime girls.
Dude, that's one thing I've been wanting to do forever, but I don't really think I will consider it anymore because it's not as big as a thing. Was those ASMR things where they would play with slime on like TikTok or Instagram and stuff. And I wanted to do a slime girl based off like I'd get an Instagram video of it and then I would make a slime girl based off that slime. But I never got around to it and I never did it and now it's not a thing anymore, so I don't think I ever will.
I like the stem videos are still around.
I really think they are, and they're not as big as they used to be, so now I don't even think people will understand what the theme even is.
There's still a lot of that. Like, we literally sell slime all day, every day. There
Yeah, but it's not as prevalent as it used to be.
Oh, it's very much, like, slime is still very, like, there.
You're a slime.
What's poppin', slime?
I thought it'd be a fun, like, color theory and design theory experiment.
So you should do it anyways. Explore and enrich yourself as an artist.
And I'd probably make them all naked, like they're just slimes. Unless the slime itself comes with clothes or accessories.
Little floating socks in it.
I mean, yeah, if they had a theme to them, like sometimes they had like slimes with little toys and whatever in it, I would maybe consider clothes, but for the most part it would just be, color theory and body type like experimentation.
That honey colored like the putty that you've got, there's like a honey one that has little tiny bees in it. Yeah,
like people do that all the time. I do like it when they give slimes raincoats though.
Yeah.
Like weather stuff designed for wet stuff is cute.
Or a little bucket to be in.
Yeah! That's also cute. The lingerie just be floating inside it.
It would. It's got some, like, rusting chainmail bikini pieces in it.
But I love doing, like, the jelly look of slime. It's a lot of fun to draw.
I like that one we saw, the little cube figure that had, like, little skulls and bits in it.
Yeah, that was really cute. But I don't really like it being all hard and junk. You know that bubble tape I keep seeing YouTube shorts about?
Yeah.
I would make it one of those in that. God forbid, like, I see anything related to some new art project on the damn internet, and then I get obsessed with it. I keep wanting to try rugs.
She do.
You can't have one craft. What is it? Do not get addicted to fabric crafts, because you will find yourself with 12 new hobbies.
You cannot escape it.
Yeah, honey, do that into the mic with the
Wait, I'll have to pull
the road one.
Yeah, I'll have to pull it up. It's like the.
Do you still have it? Yeah, you don't even have it. If you get into any fabric craft whatsoever, you're stuck with like 500 of them. It's an addiction. I got into cross-stitching and now I'm into needle felting.
Do not, my friends, become addicted to fabric crafts. It will take hold of you, and you will resent its absence.
I like the one where it says you have 14 new hobbies. That one's funny, though. That's my favorite. I think that was an edit someone did on Twitter or Tumblr. Actually, it's the guy from Fury Road.
Yeah.
They're basically the same, though.
They're basically the same.
I had an original comic series going for a bit there where I did like monster romances, but no one looked at it. But it did have a slime girl who ran a bar. She was fun.
You are what you eat. What do you have? A frowny bagel?
Aw.
Strawberries are high in fiber.
I did something. I recently rewatched the Batman Lego movie. It's really good. It's so good now.
It was.
That movie's so impossibly good.
Slime girl monks. Just the sound of repeated wet plapping. It would be the most gross attack round you've ever heard. Just...
Ew, how'd you make that noise? That sounded nasty. Was it in your cheeks?
Yes.
Oh my god, it sounds so gross.
Reverse ASMR.
Oh god, I hate ASMR sound shit though, so all of it's reverse ASMR to me. Fuck that shit. Don't make noise in my ears. Get the fuck away from me.
I'm gonna use lay on hands. No, you're not.
I'm just gonna, like, absorb you. Hey, not all slimes are acidic, some are basic.
You see a slime girl go by and she looks like the fucking Grimace milkshake.
Grimace milkshake would be a funny slime girl. Okay, I would do the Grimace milkshake meme if it was a slime girl.
And her...
Oh, the Barbie
That's
milkshake!
where I was going.
Yes! I still want that! I don't think it's at ours.
The fucking glittery ass thing.
I want it though!
I know.
It's like, that show that was like the Flash version of the 80s that was done in the Archer style, and they had the glitter hot dogs that were like purple with glitter.
Yeah.
Yes, that one guy looked like Aridin and Pora. And I could not get that out of my head. He was just Aridin and Pora and human Sona for a while to me. Which would just be Cronus, but...
I'm gonna go cosplay, guys. Puts on fucking skin paint. Unicorn frappe from Starbucks.
I have never drinking
wild.
any of these things.
Yeah. Neither of us are particularly coffee drinkers. She'll drink sweeter stuff that I can stand.
I like a milkshake every once in a while.
Mm-hmm.
I don't do it often. I do it mostly when I'm upset.
It's true.
When I'm a grumpy pants.
Woo!
I get
pats. Give.
When I'm a grumpy pants, I go get myself a cookies and cream milkshake usually.
Yeah.
Or a blizzard.
That one didn't have coffee, so it's practically a milkshake. Yeah,
It's just a milkshake, yeah. That's why they give it to children.
I mean, I do.
As someone who didn't grow up drinking coffee, giving all this coffee to children, like, makes me a little, like, Oh, I didn't put the link.
Hmm?
I didn't put the link. Hang on.
Oh, I can put it in for you.
Oh, thank you, honey.
I got you, Dame.
I'm off today.
Get it right.
Is Tiffy Weefy on? Yeah, so we'll do Tiffy Weefies.
Yes, that's the... Yes.
Who it?
Yes, I put the link in the chat.
Thank you, Schrader.
How do you make it so you can click it? Why is it not doing? Do I have to put the...
I think you gotta do, just copy it from the website.
Yeah, I'm on it. Sometimes it doesn't like it when you have it as just www. Oh, fuck you. Okay, fine. Fuck you, Discord. Fine. I'll do it like the old man I am.
I'm just gonna use this background. I'm gonna edit this bitch out. Isn't this girl a full-grown adult now?
What? Oh, yes.
I'm gonna edit her out of the picture and just use the background.
Teeps be in chat. Yeah, it's true.
Chat's full of sluts.
Low stealth check. Just throwing memes out like a flashbang in the chat.
Ah, you sluts, get out of the chat.
We won't have an audience.
That's true, I won't have an audience. I'm grabbing a color reference. I could just grab it from my own commissions.
surprised you don't just have a folder.
I used to, but I never updated it because I'm bad. I'm a bad girl, Paul.
Hey. After stream, you should make folders.
You shut up. I already organized all my art. It's not like it's my reference folders where everything is organized. I remember when when me and Paul were playing and he couldn't open an unlocked chest. And I tried to help and got a what?
It went worse.
And then I posted that, and then because I posted something that said D&D in it, Twitter was like, you might like Melissa. And I was like, I do like Melissa. And I drew her, and she like hired me for her calendar, and now all you are here, so congrats.
Yeah.
It's those horrible rolls that brought you here.
Getting us here all happened because one of us rolled a 0 and the other one rolled a 1.
I kind of want to draw her all baby.
You're gonna draw a baby Teefy Weefy?
It's supposed to say childhood innocence in the background.
Little mini horns.
I forget, honestly. I have a lot of people who send me a lot of things.
I mean, I did
I'm a busy lady.
I rolled a nat 1, but I had a -1 to that.
So he got a 0, and I rolled a 1.
It took 3 people to open an unlocked
box. It was incredibly pathetic.
Ivy, our poor DM, was trying not to pee herself laughing for much of the things that happened.
I think if you rolled any lower, the box would have exploded.
Knowing her, I'm surprised it didn't.
She was being nice to me because it was my first time.
True. I should have gotten a freaking confetti in the face or something.
But unfortunately, she made a bunch of animals, and I ended up just taking all of them.
You did. You killed one.
I
monster.
Killed 2, I believe.
Well, you sacrificed one directly.
I did, yeah.
Like a monster. Any slime would have done, but no, you bonded with that.
That was funnier, though.
It was.
That was what I thought that was the point in D&D, is to do what's the funniest. I didn't think people actually found it like as a competition or something that you actually put effort into. I thought you try to figure out what's the funniest thing to do and you all have fun.
I don't know, I think my favorite part was getting the barbarian to pee on the puzzle to solve it.
I rode on top of him too. It was fun.
Much to the regret of everyone involved.
He had an extra jump thing. Like, what's the point of being really good at it? I mean, all you do is get nothing. You don't even have bragging rights.
Ah, yes, I am successful at math.
Yeah.
Like, I've manipulated statistics.
So I thought the point was like, haha, I'm gonna figure out what's the silliest way to deal with this and everybody will laugh.
You can have a perfectly functional way to do something, or you can have a stupid way to do something.
Yeah. No! It's not a game, it's a bunch of people hanging out and rolling dice.
I mean...
It's just a bunch of weirdos doing improv. I don't even think D&D really counts as a game. It's just a bunch of weirdos doing improv.
True. As a fellow rogue, I failed 3 times to pick a door lock, took out my crowbar, and fucking nat 20 to strength check and ripped the doorknob off.
I like your friend who, like, yelled at a person, "Use no C!" and they didn't.
Charisma. It works if you have enough strength to back it up.
I'm gonna put fire in her eyeballs. See? That's funny.
Holds a shrubbery in front of yourself. I am sneaky. My poor corgi barbarian doing that stupid meme of, I am not fast. Strength, intimidate. As opposed to strength, seduce.
Yeah.
I mean, it really depends what they're in for, doesn't it?
I know. That seems like normal to me. Do you not use your muscles to attract people?
Another bard! There's all these bards in chat.
You were a bard last time.
Yes.
You wanted to make puns.
I did. It was great.
I'm surprised you weren't a bard before for that specific reason.
I also held half the battlefield in check with a giant fart cloud, so that was a great success.
I slapped everybody.
You did.
I was a necromancer.
Most of your techniques were slap-based.
Yeah.
And highly successful.
I like to think I was a scared little bitch who's just squealing and slapping everything.
Flailing around, manipulating the
Like,
very
I don't know how
essence of
combat
nature.
works, so just slap people with, like, shocking hand and freezing grass and, like,
You had the vampire one, too, because
yeah, the vampire one.
Because that's a necromancer spell, so you got extra health for killing people with your necrotic slap.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't play a horny bard. Lies.
Everyone in these games are horny.
But yes, I had to make a whoopee cushion sound into the mic because it was funny. And then stinking cloud over an entire horde of cows. Oh no, we're under attack from 2 different directions. Fart sound. No, we're not. But you did a very good job for your first time through.
I did not, but thank you.
And as a magic user, which I've never played before, so I didn't have any help for her on that part.
Rude. You helped me a lot. Oh, I also got a octopus who was an eldritch being in a jar and named him Taco.
Yeah.
He told me what to do. He was Taco.
One of our previous campaigns, we were trying to get stuff out of a half-dragon nun at this place, and that was one of the ones where it was like, and our person rolled a high enough charisma check that is like, you find out that she secretly has an elf fetish, and that gets you a lot of information you didn't want.
Wasn't it a scaly fetish?
You're right, I had that backwards. It was an elf nun with a half-dragon.
Because I was immediately thinking of Melissa. All you D&D people are such scalies.
Hey, my bard was a totally normal person with a pink mustache.
You were a skeleton with a skeleton mask, so no one would think you were a skeleton.
Exactly!
Which is funny. Why would you not choose that? It's funny.
Who, me? I'm not a skeleton. See, I've got a skeleton mask on. A skeleton wearing a skeleton mask would just be weird. I'm clearly a normal person with a pink mustache. Pay no attention to the half-shaved pink necromancer next to me.
You're my skeleton. I was bad at necromancy. I told him to shut up a lot.
It was part of her backstory that's why he got thrown out of the place he was at, was because he tried to read a forbidden scroll and summoned me. It was fun.
Yeah.
My skeleton bard named Bones McGee. A totally normal and perfectly viable excuse name.
Yeah, that's a human name.
Bones.
I was Don Walter because I name all my gay roleplay characters Walter in some sense.
If it's gonna be a disaster piece of a gay man, it's going to be a Walter.
Yeah. You know why I originally named one of my characters Walter?
Mm-hmm.
My first time I named him was in Fallout 3.
Mm-hmm.
And, I had just gotten into Silent Hill, and I was thinking of Walter Sullivan from Silent Hill: The Room.
Another noted disaster piece.
I didn't even like him that much, so I kind of shipped him in, Harry.
Hey.
Like, obviously.
Harry Mason.
Oh, Henry Township. Yeah, it's Henry Township, not Harry. Harry Mason's first.
The only name that I can properly remember most times from Silent Hill is James Sunderland wins a pillow fight.
James Sunderland.
Soleta forgeta.
Soleta forgeta.
The secret was tomatoes all along.
It was not. The secret was cloning your child.
You don't have to experience loss if you could just make a new one.
Yeah.
Hey, a halfling. Since everybody was like, oh, you can't play Kenders anymore, you gotta be just a boring old halfling. Stop stealing all our stuff. You get it back eventually. It's just borrowing. Rude. You used to be able to play basically a halfling variant called a Kinder, and its whole thing was just borrowing everyone's stuff all the time. Yeah, true, we don't have a 666 routine. We'd have to figure something out for that.
I summon a demon.
Draw a creature on the spot, but it don't have to be more than 666 for that.
Maybe I'll try the creatures next week. I'm not just feeling up to it lately.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not feeling up to being all that silly.
Hey, that's what you got me here for. I am a fine purveyor of silly and silly coconuts.
Surprised I haven't pulled out Animal Crossing yet.
Hey.
My go-to depression game.
The only Fae character that I've played, though I have considered making the puppet of a Fae warlock. The only Fae I've played was a Fae corgi that was a barbarian, which I called a barkbarian, because he was Grimhowl, and he was a good boy. Till he wasn't.
Just like you.
Grimhowl was fun too, because like you could just imagine as a barbarian when he goes to rage, it's just like foof. It's just like that stupid meme where it goes from like cartoony to heavily line arted JoJo style, and it's just like, that's the corgi. There is no serious bones in his body, and probably no bones either, because nobody seemed to hurt him very often.
He was too fluffy.
He was too fluffy.
Can't hurt too fluffy.
Too good, too pure.
Hey.
Hey.
What? No.
Ah.
I'm not doing it on stream.
Wooed.
Suffer.
I mean, he was very easily convinced by thrown socks to do quite a lot of things. Also, his weapon was a two-handed bone club, which progressively got more powerful over the course of the campaign because, well, what are you really going to give a barbarian? Not much, because they're usually naked. As a corgi, he was definitely naked. So, the bone club, and progressively over the campaign, with the more murder it caused, the more powerful it got. It became a magical weapon by the end of the campaign, which was a lot of fun. And kept in theme with a corgi being just dumb as shit.
Rude. Corgis are smart.
There are no thoughts in that empty head. There's love, friend, and swing bone club. It was great too, because like, as both a barbarian and a fae, uncharmable. So it wasn't like it was going to get twisted by the malevolent energies of the bone club. There was no thoughts in that head. And oftentimes I would actually do wisdom checks because he had a -1 on wisdom, so I would just do a wisdom check to see if the corgi would do something correctly or something dipshit. All above board, all the rolls, everyone could see it, and they would know it's coming. Fire.
They should have given you more instructions.
Yeah. Instructions unclear. Stick. Oh man.
I kind of want to leave this blank.
I mean, if it was a tavern, that would also work.
Maybe I'll make it like a blank version as well.
Yee from the TV.
I mean, because then you could add more things later. I accidentally shrank my thing. Oopsie doopsie day. Yeah, I'll leave it blank so you can put whatever you want in it later.
Honestly, one of the things that should be on there is just Twitch chat.
It looks so great by itself, too. Yeah. That way you can add whatever you want. Oh, I'm sweaty. Your wife is stinky, Paul. You have a stinky wife.
Who's a stinky baby? Yeah, you're a
Yay, take your shots off.
8-month streak. Yay. Uh-oh, streamer stinky.
No! Okay, Oberon. And we want to do the deer in the headlights.
Yeah.
The only one who has to put up with it is him, though, so who cares?
Yeah. Not like there's smell-o-vision on stream or something.
Ew.
No one would stream anymore. You know, like...
No, a lot of people would stream, but it would be a bunch of women and really buff gay dudes.
Like, half of the streamer goblins that are around currently would just be, like, immediately lose their whole
Oh my
eyes.
god, what about Taste-O-Vision?
Blech.
No, you're next. I'm gonna do this one real quick.
Taste-O-Vision only works if it's, like, cooking streams or something.
Oh, actually, yeah, that would actually be, like really good. Actually, never mind. I was just thinking people licking people's, like, feet and shit.
Oh no, they would be like that for a while because people would do that on the internet, but then there'd be that one person that ruins it for everybody and puts their butthole on stream.
Yeah.
They would have a fake image over the one that they were gonna have.
Imagine, though, like...
And people were like,
channels.
I'm gonna lick their foot, ha ha, and it's a butthole.
I mean, some people would like that.
I'm sure they would. But
Totally not me, ha ha ha. No.
that would ruin it for everybody. All the other streamers would be like, you bugger, you f***ed it up. And then it's gonna be content warnings and no more Lick-O-Vision. Remember there was that one Japanese company that was like, we're trying to invent how to make a Taste-O-Vision so you can lick the menu and see what it would taste like. And it's just like a dude just like lamming an iPad and everyone's like, that's a terrible idea.
Why would you ever want that?
Exactly. It's just
Why would you ever in a million years want to do that? Oh my god.
like, I could see it being...
Wouldn't it fuck up your phone, too?
Yes. I could see it being like you go to a restaurant and you know how like perfume things will give you that little scent card?
Yeah, like that would be cool.
Yeah, have like a little picture of what the food item is and it would be like a little taste card. Like that, I could see. Having a screen or a menu screen when you walk to a place that you have to lick. No. I do not trust humanity like that. Not even a little bit.
I don't trust none of you bitches. Do little deer feetses.
After that...
I'm a deer in the middle of the road. When you see me, I just freeze up.
You don't have time to stop. You got cut rate car insurance.
Oh my god, I rewatched that guy's commercials a while back. I gotta do it again now that I thought about it, Mayhem. He's so fucking funny!
There are new Mayhem commercials.
I know, right?
I
need to
heard one
watch
on my
them.
music when I was going to work the other day.
They're so funny!
Like, I could totally see, like, a scratch and sniff, like, taste thing. That would be really good. Like, they just hand you, like, a little sample card, and you're just like, oh, this is very nice.
You'd have to be a fairly high-end restaurant to do that, though. And who says they can't lie?
Like a ramen shop or something, and you'd have, like, the seasoning mix on it.
True.
Because that's one of the things, like, especially for something that has, like, a sauce or, like, a broth or things like that, you can dehydrate that into a powder and then use that as the ink.
True.
Yeah, I'm sure. Although, thankfully, I don't think Taste-O-Vision would be the same thing as, like, a hard drive space. But you never know. That could be a whole new field of VR chat or something.
Tastes like plastic.
There's one company that's experimenting with, like, it looks like Bane's face mask that you have hooked onto the underside of the VR helmet, and it's to do smells and stuff in the game.
I thought they had one to keep your ass quiet.
They do. That's the other one. That's like
I thought that was what that was.
Well, there's two different ones, unfortunately. One's like the mute button so that nobody else will hear you talking, because it's just a, sound insulated
I
square.
feel like that doesn't have to be for VR. I feel like you could do that anywhere, though.
Yeah, I mean, like...
Why is it related to VR? Why can't it be related to someone who's, like, gaming at their desktop and, like, they live in a house with a bunch of other people?
That would be nice.
Why is it specifically for VR? Is it because people who are doing VR are in the family space? Like, I don't even get that.
Yeah, it was really just, like, for office workers was the initial idea. Like, VR office workers.
Well, then they already have that problem because people are on, like, phone calls and shit.
Mm-hmm. And that was the idea, was that you'd have that muted mic like that, so you could have private conversations.
Seems like this would have been a problem way beforehand.
Yeah.
Put it on babies. I don't want babies to be muted. However, I would be totally up for, like, something that only the parents can hear the baby.
Yeah. I mean, like, I understand babies are going to scream because babies are babies. That's what they do. They have limited lifespans, so they don't have a lot of experience to be able to
Everything
express
is
themselves.
pain to them.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm also an adult with sensory issues. I'm not going to talk to anyone about it, but I do not like it.
Yeah, there's been a few games that have tried to do that premise of, like, if you have a microphone of any kind on your computer, it will notice the noise levels. I always find that funny.
I always thought that'd be fun for, like, horror games.
Yeah, Aliens Isolation.
Yeah.
It does that.
Terrifying.
Yeah. Hope you don't scream like a little bitch.
Sometimes in horror games I do squawk.
Yeah, well, good news. That startle that you get from opening a locker and a broom falls out, the xenomorph now knows where you are.
Alright.
It'd be really funny
Justifiable.
to have, like, a little thing on the corner of the screen that just says, like, the xenomorph would like to know your location.
No. Never played Alien Isolations because I'm not a big fan of that kind of horror game. I like more psychological horror.
Yeah. I mean, it is, for what it is extremely well done. Like, I will 100% say that it is not my bag, but it is a very well-made bag.
Besides, I'd want to pet the xenomorph and look at it.
You would.
Yeah.
Weyland-Yutani Pet Sim.
Yeah! Do stupid things in Fortnite, why not? I fucking hate that in Fortnite. I think it's insulting.
I actually have the Fortnite outfit for
I know,
the
and I
xenomorph.
hate it. Get that the fuck off your fucking Fortnite. They're an insult to horror movies all around.
They now have Optimus Prime.
I don't care about Optimus Prime.
And Darth Vader.
I don't care about Darth Vader.
Chung-Li.
I know they got the Spider Boys.
They got the Spider Boys.
And Gwen.
As should. They've got just weeb-ass anime on there.
Yeah, I don't care.
They got Goku and Vegeta.
I don't care.
You don't want Vegeta to fucking shotgun Goku in the back of the head?
Look, I don't really care about Fortnite. I don't care in general. Like,
Yeah.
you know, people who enjoy it. People who hate it. I don't care. I do hate seeing the fucking xenomorph in a bunch of stupid dances. That I fucking hate. That's
I made
insulting.
it do so many terrible dances at her.
I fucking hate that.
She was hating it.
No respect.
None at all.
Dead by Daylight gives respects to its horror brands.
It's got Nicolas Cage in it now.
Yeah.
It's Nicolas Cage. Playing Nicolas Cage is Nicolas Cage.
Yeah.
It's also got Bruce Campbell as Ash, so...
Okay, Bruce Campbell's great, though. Bruce Campbell is a fucking treasure.
He really is. I am glad that he has basically gotten to retire and live his silly life. Yeah, Master Chef. But, like, yeah, Nicolas Cage, like, really fits in with the vibe, and Bruce Campbell really fits in well, and Ash is a good character to have in a horror thing. Like, that just makes sense. Like, it's really, like...
Bruce Campbell is objectively funny and, you know, like, just a cartoon character in real life. Like,
yes, it really is. Like, his roles are exactly that.
Yeah, that's the reason he's not doing them anymore. It's a lot of fucking effort.
Wasn't there that one that was, like, the Screaming Brain or something like that? I feel like that was Bruce Campbell. It was, like, a comedic horror thing.
They're like, brain that screams. You made a brain that screams. Why? I remember one horror movie I watched. I can never remember it, but it was shot entirely in black and white, like on purpose.
Yeah.
And this one guy was at a mental institution. He was basically keeping a chick with her brain open, semi-comatose, because he loved her, and he would make her orgasm by touching places in her brain.
That's terrifying.
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is.
Oh, he looks so cute.
Yeah, so it was Bruce Campbell, man with the screaming brain.
I think it's funny that a movie that they could barely get funded basically like shot Bruce Campbell into fucking stardom.
Yes, because he's good.
It's also a good movie. But he really made it what it was.
Yeah, he did.
It wouldn't be the same without him. Well, it was a horror movie. It was supposed to be terrifying.
I mean, you're in a coma, so you're in a forever
She
nap.
literally had her fucking brain open all day, so...
You're in a nap that you can't experience anything.
Well, she was awake. She was just, like, basically intellectually dead. I forget if she was already like that or not. It's been a long time, and I cannot remember the name of this movie, and I've never seen it again.
Oh, yeah? What was Bruce Campbell's worst movie? Because he's done some goofy-ass shit. I do like him on Burn Notice as, like, a retired CIA man who's still like, yeah, I can seduce ladies. Of course I can. That's been my job all along.
Bruce Campbell could seduce me, like, justifiable.
He's just this, like, old silver fox guy. Alien apocalypse.
Sounds fun. If Bruce Campbell came up to me and was like, hey, I would be like, alright, let's go.
Yeah, fair.
Like, husband, it's Bruce Campbell, he wants to fuck me. He's like, alright.
Alright. Yeah, that does look, yeah. Army of Darkness meets Starship Troopers.
Oh, God.
That's a high bar to try and set for yourself, buddy.
There's no way that would ever be good. Yeah, there's no way that would ever be good in 100 years. Even if you did the best job with that concept you could do,
yeah,
it would still not be good.
No.
No, 100, no, it'd
Like
be horrible.
that is setting the bar for yourself that not even the shark can jump. Startled deer boy.
I literally don't think anyone could pull that off. No director. Oh, that's terrifying.
I don't know, that's actually kind of good. Oh, if you keep it like that, do the horns and the day glow paint.
No.
Ah.
I did all this line work. I'm not getting rid of it.
That's fair. Shadow. Shadow, shadow.
Fucking Del Toro could get that fucking movie, Starship Troopers meets Evil Dead, and even he would make a horrible movie. I'm sorry, that's fucking horrible.
Yeah, that is a spaghetti.
And I love both of those movies. I wouldn't say I love Starship Troopers, though I am highly entertained by it.
Yeah.
That's more entertainment than anything else.
I mean, Starship Troopers is there for what it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Even though they're like, okay, so we're gonna do this completely straight-faced, and everyone's like, yes!
Well, the people who made it hated fascists and shit,
yeah.
So... There you go, he's gonna get hit.
In front of the train.
It's car lights. Well, the book and the movie are two separate entities entirely. So.
Oh, yeah. For sure.
That's one of those things, is like, no, they got nothing to do with each other.
Nah.
Alright, Shia Flyer. I'll give everybody an emote.
Creature.
Sometimes I forget, but they're for me anyway, so.
Yeah. And that's the one with the updated hair and coloring. Which is... That is the updated hair and coloring.
Neon green. Are people hot for this pizza man?
Of course! You're telling me Italian Wario over here?
Oh no, that's pushing my limits.
I mean, in the game, he's just literally anxiety the man. So...
Boop. Is it still this face, though?
Yes. So Shire player, you do want the scar on the cheek, right? Or is that reference only for the hair color and styling?
It is an isekai. They're gonna have a fucking Joker isekai.
Yeah.
Which I was totally into until they brought in Joker. I was like, ooh, fun. And then they were like, it was like Harley Quinn isekai. I was like, yay! And it was like, and it's Joker. And it was like, I don't like him. I don't like him, guys.
Okay, so yes to the scar.
Yeah, he just has like the thing painted on. The smile's painted on over a normal mouth. It looks weird.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's supposed to be like a bandana kind of look, because they were always having him on a motorcycle for a lot of
Actually, him on with a bandana with the smile on would actually look a lot better.
Yeah, because then he'd be like one of the biker gangs.
But no, he's got it like painted on like it's a tattoo or something. It's probably a tattoo.
Yeah.
There's a Mother's Basement where he actually like goes into what's an isekai, and it is way too oh, this is a new one. There's gonna be an isekai for Harley Quinn and Joker.
Yeah, it's
There's
a
gonna
new
be an anime.
It's a new anime.
I think it's just called like Harley Quinn Isekai. It has a really dumb name. He's telling him a story.
Hey.
I'll have to watch that sometimes. It did look cute.
Suicide Squad Isekai. That's the name.
Yeah, but they only show Harley and Joker.
Right.
They just know Suicide Squad did better movie-wise. For Christmas, for Halloween, I want 5 dead people. And a new knife, and
I want them to stop picking on me, because they all keep bullying me. Everyone bullies Ghostface.
he's very bullyable.
There were some parents in the other day.
Yeah, I guess they do die. Not all people who are isekai are necessarily dead.
They might have gotten hit by a truck.
It usually, because isekai just means another world.
I mean, they might have gotten hit by a truck. They can survive that. They've done it before, Joker. But,
Puddin! He is now.
But,
I gotta draw this fucking monstrosity.
You'd like him. He starts getting all melty and coming
I
apart.
don't care.
Like cheese.
Look, I appreciate they're doing something based off the 90s, but it is not my bag.
But, oh shoot. Oh yeah.
And I grew up in the 90s.
So there were some adults that were looking for stuff, and they were like, "Hey, do you have any more stuff like this?" And they had one of the Ghostface figures, and they were like, "This is for our niece. This is her favorite. She really likes him."
Yeah, but which one is it? Because Ghostface is 2 people.
Yeah, no, it was the classic Ghostface mask.
Yeah, so it's 2 people.
Yeah. And they were like, I was like, well, we usually have a plushie over there, and they're like, oh, good, she's 9.
Oh God.
It's like,
Yo, what you letting your kid watch?
I mean, to be fair, I have seen Aliens when I was 9, so I can't make a judgment on that.
Is mildly better. I mean, they do have cursing and stuff, but
There's
like
cursing and rampant violence. I don't think it's much better than murder.
Okay, but like Scream is specifically about 2 dudes who murder people. Like, just two regular-ass dudes who watch too many horror movies and then murder people. Like, that is something very imitatable. Everything they do is imitatable. Fighting an alien is not imitatable.
But there's also body horror and lots of other stuff in Aliens.
Yeah, but that's not imitatable.
True. Neither are good for a 9-year-old.
Yes. Objectively.
Plus, I got to see Sigourney Weaver, so obviously my movie was much better. Because Sigourney Weaver.
Like, it's like the argument between, like, I'm trying to think of a gory game that's not imitatable.
Yeah.
Like, Silent Hill versus Manhunt.
Right. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I always feel like if any game should be technically banned, it's probably Manhunt.
It is a bit more actiony. They wanted to have a little bit of a difference between the first one and the second, and that's fair. Though realistically, the second one...
I only really like the first one, honestly. Like, the third one's kind of funny, ironically.
And then there's Aliens Resurrection, where you can have the alien-human hybrid.
No!
You didn't like the fleshy xenomorph?
No! I did like the tiny lesbian, though. She was cute.
Everyone likes the tiny lesbian. I mean, it could be worse. It could be Prometheus.
Oh god, shut the fuck up.
The movie that no one liked. Not even the creator. Because he's a jackass. I don't think the xenomorph should be in the Aliens movies anymore.
That guy's just pissy. They should take him off. Does he own it or something? Like...
I don't know. I don't even know. Like, the, not Prometheus, but the one that was before that wasn't supposed to be an Aliens movie. They just grabbed him and the movie that was being made and said, make it an Aliens movie. And that's why that one was shitty. But then Prometheus, who's like, not only do I hate the aliens, but also I hate Predator. Like, he just literally hates Predator, period. And so that's part of why he did what he did for Prometheus, was because if he did it that way, Predator can't exist.
Huh?
How did... Oh, you mean like as far as the reference being usable? Seems
like
fine.
My personal opinion? He's a character. I don't usually keep a lot of opinions on people's characters because I draw so many of them, honestly. Unless it's like a sparkle dog and then I'm like, oh, I love it.
No, Bard, it wasn't Aliens vs. Predator he was hauled in on. It was, Covenant.
Yeah.
Covenant was the one that wasn't supposed to be an Aliens movie, and then they demanded it be an Aliens movie. And then the sequel, Prometheus, was the one where he was just like, you know what? No, fuck it. If I'm going to have to keep making Aliens movies, I'm going to let everyone know that I hate the xenomorph, and that Aliens vs. Predator, or just Predator at all, sucks ass, and I don't want it.
Can you imagine having thousands of dollars fucking paid for you to make something, and then you just fucking hate it, and you make it the worst you possibly could with no respect to any of the actors or anything that worked on it?
And just make it into a giant hissy fit of a movie. Like, that's what it was. It was a pretentious hissy fit of a movie.
Like, they didn't force him. He didn't have to take the money.
No, he just did it.
Unless he was, like, tied into a contract or something.
He just did it entirely out of spite. Like, especially with stuff with Predators. Like, come on.
Oh. I can't really tell, honestly.
Well, I mean, how are you going to tell somebody's blind unless they're, like, moving around? But that's why Childflower had the green-haired update with the gray eyes like that.
I've just seen so many characters with gray eyes, honestly, I didn't even notice.
Yeah.
I don't like the star eyes thing, because now that one anime has totally, like, made me hate that look, because it's so bad.
Mm-hmm. But, I mean, like, the gray eyes like that with the kind of hazed-over pupils is usually visual shorthand for a blind character. It's used a lot in cartoons that I've seen.
Sometimes, yeah.
Like,
but in anime and stuff, like, that's used a lot, just in general.
Yeah, as a fun eye color, yeah. But, like, think of, like...
Anime ruins everything. Me, a weeb.
It's true.
It's true, though.
Fucking weebs. With that one meme where it's like, weeb, slap, fucking weeb.
It's objectively true, though.
Yeah.
Oh, my music, he stopped the...
Oh, no.
Yes,
no.
continue watching, you little shit.
You're listening to this 3-hour-long music thing, but would you like to stop it randomly?
Sometimes it's in the middle. Usually it's when it switches to the next one.
Yeah.
It's so weird.
I see you have this 3-hour-long video essay. Do you want to keep it going while you are doing your work?
What a weird eyelash.
Oh, with like little points like that? It's a style thing. I've seen that actually a lot with like having like a little 1 point or like 2 points.
Yeah, usually they're over here though.
Mm-hmm. Like on the corners.
How's she reading him a book if she's blind?
Isn't he reading her the book?
I don't know.
Hey, it could be a braille book.
Dun, dun, dun,
Hey.
dun, 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 dun.
And that's the story of why I should be on every pizza. Cause they're a pineapple.
What the fuck is this game?
What, this?
Is he really a pineapple?
No, but their character is a pineapple. That's Shia Plaque's character.
Oh.
They're a topping sauna. Like as in a pizza topping.
Okay.
Pineapple.
I'm not in this fandom. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know. I've read the notes. I wasn't sure if you wanted to keep with yellow eyes or white eyes. Well, if you're going with like a pineapple theme, yellow might be pretty good. Especially with the green hair.
No eyes.
Yeah. Ah, memorized it. To be fair, pineapple is a perfectly serviceable ingredient on a pizza because sugars caramelize in heat.
I like cucumbers.
Yeah, delicious crunch.
Little sliced up cucumbers. I got cucumbers in my poke bowl, but they were really thickly cut. I like them thinner cut than that. And little squares.
You like little chocolates.
Do you think next time if I order it and I get cucumbers, I can ask them to cut them smaller? They have a thing in it, but I don't know if they come pre-cut or not.
I mean, they just put it through a cutting machine. Like it's just
I don't want to make them put an extra effort for me. I just want smaller cucumber slices.
We can get cucumbers and I'll make you some crunchy bits.
That's a good idea. You gotta get me some apple slices.
Yes. She likes it when I cut up apples into cubes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, especially with pork products, pineapple goes really well with it. It's a very complimentary flavor because sweet and savory. And pineapple on pizza, because of the heat, especially in like those big wood-fired ovens kind of things that get really high heat, it caramelizes well. Sugar with heat is good. Sweet and savory is good.
Probably depends on the pineapples and how you cook the pizza.
True. And like
a lot of places don't use fire ovens.
Yeah. So like, you know, your Pizza Hut pizzas where it just goes under a salamander, that may not be properly hot enough to make it caramelize as well as you'd like.
Yeah.
I have not had grapes on a pizza, but that would be fine. Sugar, again, caramelizes. So I could totally see that, especially if you had a more esoteric flavor, like, say, a curry pizza, where you had, like, golden grapes on it.
I've never had a curry pizza. That sounds fun.
Yeah, you just have, like, instead of the pizza sauce, you'd have a curry sauce on it.
That sounds interesting.
Have that with, like, say, chicken, mozzarella, and actually, maybe even ricotta cheese. And then...
I like spinach on my pizzas, but I'm not a huge fan of the white sauce.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't necessarily like margarita pizzas as much as normal pizzas. But I'll still have it because I like my spinach.
Yeah, you could definitely have...
I love goat cheese, though.
Yeah.
Goat cheese is expensive.
Goat cheese would actually be pretty good, too, because a tart cheese with the curry sauce would actually be a really nice balance.
I've had margarita goat cheese pizzas.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, with apples, I like to cut them up into little chunks. And that is because I used to always have apples with yogurt. So, like, having the little cubes and then just pour, like, 3 spoonfuls of yogurt on top, stir it up. That used to be a really good snack for me.
And now he does it for me.
Mm-hmm.
Because I am adorable and I deserve snacks sometimes.
Yes. See, my parents didn't want to give me like candy and stuff growing up basically at all, so they convinced me that things like carrots and yogurt and stuff like that were actually like special snackies.
You're a snacky.
And so I'd be like, fuck yeah, baby carrots and yogurt, best. And people were like,
I like baby carrots.
and people would look at me funny and like, I got a Choco Bar. And I'm like, that's because you're a loser and I got carrots.
Damn, I didn't know you were bitchy about it.
No, but everybody always made fun of me because I had carrots and yogurt. And I'm like, have you ever tried baby carrots and yogurt? It's delicious.
I don't like yogurt. It's tart.
Mm-hmm.
I like them because they crunchy. I don't necessarily care about the taste for them.
I specifically like Greek yogurt because I like thicker yogurt. But
I don't like it tart and it's that snacky. I forgot his mustache.
Hee hee hoo hee, fusion dish makes room glow. But yeah, like I particularly have become fond of like East Indian curry with like the golden raisins on it and stuff like that, with like a little dollop of yogurt. Great. It's living in the fridge, you can't stop the mold from growing. It's living in the fridge. It's a Weird Al song.
It is.
And I only know that song because of a Cowboy Bebop AMV.
Of course. That's how we know all songs.
That's how I know a lot of
AMVs.
There's that one that's Trigun versus Cowboy Bebop, and it's the only reason why I know that one song of Bad Donut. Kaloi, kaloi means a no ka. Kaloi, kaloi means a no ka. Joho, operate, nane, kasane, demo, asa, kings, asa, no, just.
Imagine how many songs we as old internet babies know from AMVs and shit.
Oh yeah. Oh man, do you remember? Have you ever seen that one AMV where it's like a whole bunch of different characters and it's that song? It's like jump on the ground, jump, jump, jump,
Yeah.
jump. Yeah,
There was a lot of them.
That's the only reason why I know that song is because I watched the original animation from the one lady who really liked
who does
Metal Gear
hand
Solid
plates.
characters.
I forget what her name is.
Yeah, she really liked Metal Gear Solid characters.
Oh yeah, she did Les Enfants de Terribles.
Yeah,
I watched her because I was into Phoenix Wright.
makes sense.
Her style has not changed
It really hasn't.
in the literal, like... Well, I used to watch her in DeviantArt, so it's probably going to be pushing, like, 15 years.
Yeah, it's been a long time, and she's had that same how to draw manga style since then. God.
I mean, it's not bad looking.
No, it's not. It is very 90s.
It was very 90s. Yeah.
The DDR one, that one and the same. Welcome to
Phoenix
your
Wright
buried
characters.
memories.
Yeah.
Like legit, that lady's art style is still exactly the same.
She does one of the most, like, prolific and huge Undertale comics that has ever really been done.
I am unsurprised. Of course they're in Undertale. Jump, 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 moving on. Stumping down around. Do, do.
Should look at that and see how old it is. But it was probably put on YouTube later, because it was originally a Flash.
Yeah, huh?
On, like, DeviantArt and shit.
Let's see.
She was a little naked. I should add in some clothes.
Stamp. Yeah, sure. So, like, it was added to YouTube in 2009.
Jesus. Probably not even by her.
Yeah.
Her style really does look like a how to draw manga style.
It really does. Let's see. Also added to Newgrounds in 2009.
Maybe that was it then.
And on DeviantArt.
Ah, so it was then.
It might, yeah, I think it was 2009. Holy cow.
Amazing.
Yeah, so...
Enjoy being old on the internet, everybody.
Don't believe it. We actually, speaking of cheap-ass snacks that we found randomly, we got ramen-flavored cashews from the 7-Eleven, and they're actually really good.
They're better than the honey roasted ones.
Yeah.
Too sweet.
These, like, legit slap.
I'm gonna eat them all while you're at work tomorrow.
That's fair. I already ate some earlier. They were only like $1 or $2, so like...
They're like almost $3. It was like $2.50.
Yeah. Yeah, now all of those things are gone. Except Internet Explorer, but that's only because frickin' Windows keeps trying to
Didn't they just make it Edge?
Yes, now it's Edge. And they still just preload it onto everything and won't let you get rid of it. Even though it drastically fucks things up when you first get it. Thanks, Windows. Love it.
I'm tempted to switch over to Opera, honestly.
Guilty and everything.
I like sour cream and onion. I really like crab chips, which has Old Bay on it.
Yeah.
That only the Utz make, and I can't get anywhere half the time.
Especially because Old Bay seasoning is one of her favorites. One of her
One of my
favorite flavors.
I just like crab.
Yeah, no.
I sometimes put it on shit. I sometimes put it on pizza.
You do.
Should bring it to the fucking mod pizza and put it on.
Just in front of
what
everybody.
What is that? It's Old Bay.
Just pull out a
it's
fucking
white people
tub.
Seasoning.
Pulls out the tub of Old Bay, looks them square in the eyes, and starts shaking some onto the pizza. Just assert your dominance.
Why is one side taped up? Because I made an accident once.
It's true.
I didn't realize I had opened the extra pour-on size for cooking. And then I poured it all on a piece of pizza, and I could not eat that pizza.
It was sad.
It was ruined.
That was far too much Old Bay.
Even for me.
Mm-hmm. I'm your Old Bay.
He is my Old Bay.
Because we've been together for a long time.
Hopefully we'll be together for a lot longer.
Yeah.
Don't you die on me, you a-hole.
Bleh. Too late. I know a spoopy ghost.
Don't do it. I'll be mad.
I'm going to haunt you.
Are you really gonna make me mad? Don't do it, ho. Oh, yeah, we actually met, we kept seeing each other in our local bookstore. Like, it was not Barnes & Noble, the other one, Borders? Because Barnes & Noble is still around, isn't it?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, Barnes & Noble is, yeah.
Yeah,
We were
and that one was
books.
Borders when it was closing. And since it was like the day of closing, I think. And so my stepmom, who's kind of a cunt, but at least she did this, said we should exchange numbers since we wouldn't see each other again. So we did, and he asked if I forget if you asked or I asked, but I just see like local friends of someone I can go see movies with. So we went to see the Zombieland movie.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't realize we were dating for about 3 weeks or so.
I asked her to Zombieland as our like first date because I figured, hey, zombie, and we talked because like we met in the manga section.
Yeah,
I knew she was a nerd. She was also
I was also getting American comic books and classic literature. Fuck you.
True, but you know, here's a tall, hot nerd, and I was like, fuck it, send it and see what happens. And yeah, we went to on our first date was to see Zombieland.
If you want to know how cringe it was, I used to wear like a bell collar at the time, and he ding the collar I have.
I did. I rang her bell. I will admit to that. But yeah, no.
But we kind of been to like the thing is, I didn't think he liked me like that because nerds are just kind of like overly affectionate in general.
Yeah.
Because they have so little contact with each other's. But now, as I'm getting older, I'm thinking just because a lot of my friends came out as like lesbian and shit to me. I was like, maybe they just liked me.
They just liked you, dear.
I didn't think people just liked me. Like I didn't. Like
still doesn't.
I had very low self-esteem. I assumed that's one of the reasons I didn't think you liked me in that way.
Yes. Melle-d, I like you in that way.
I don't think I entirely realized it, because I thought you were being kind of annoying, just like, you're so pretty, you know, so I was like, this is getting a little too close, and then you put me on the washing machine, and I was like...
Smooched you.
I think he likes me.
I do like you. I don't know if you know this. We've been together for 13 years.
Yeah. Might be longer than that now. But we just got married in the middle of COVID.
Yeah.
Because I was out of school, and... he was, we didn't get married, he was gonna move to Texas, so we were like, let's move in together, and then we got married in COVID, you know, partially just to, like, make it legal, and partially because, like, if one of us fucking died of COVID.
Yeah.
Don't want that.
I think this year is gonna be our 3rd year anniversary.
Is it our 3rd or our 4th?
I think it's our 3rd. Either way.
We'd have to check, so we don't have any, like, girly girls in this relationship, so we don't know.
We really don't. But either way... Our anniversary's Halloween, so...
Yeah, I'm gonna start taking pictures of us each anniversary, because I think it'd be good to, like, keep forever. That way we can see how old we get.
Yeah. You're gonna see me become an antique.
I just think it'd be cute.
Yeah. You're cute.
I'm really bad at taking pictures, so...
Yeah.
Alright, it's Beastie's turn.
That's why she gets to take the picture. I think it'll be fun.
Beasties and then Tiffy Weefy again.
T-flit, wee-flit.
T-flit, wee-flit.
Oops, all teeth.
The leaflet of the weeflets.
Hey.
Yeah.
The wonderful thing about computer programs is you can pull your stuff back up and be able to look at it later, which is very helpful.
Is it full body of the top? I thought we were doing them on top of the person.
I think they decided to go ahead and just have just the...
Yeah, so we'll do that. I'll take this... Actually, I can just open the one from yesterday. You got it. No man! Exactly.
Don't need no man.
Don't need no man!
Double jump like a...
Ah, you finally gave me the support I need to pounce! Have a good night!
Enjoy your nap!
But I think that just goes to show you, no matter how, like, pathetic you think you are, just shoot your shot, like, chances are if you're a decent person, you'll probably, like, vibe. If nothing else, you have a friend.
No matter how pathetic you think you are, someone else is more pathetic than you, and they'll try their luck anyways.
It's true, yeah. I never get that with, like, the friend zone thing. It's like, oh, this girl doesn't like me, but now we're just, like, hanging out and stuff. It's like, cool, you got friend.
Yeah.
Fun.
That's what I figured.
That's awesome, though.
I was like, tall, hot, nerd chick. Why not? Give it a go. Worst that happens is I have a new friend. And I did. I now have my best friend. You.
That's what marriage is. You just find someone you decide is cool to hang out with for the rest of your life, hopefully. Mm-hmm. Hopefully.
However long that may be. And we're not, like, till death do us part. Like, we do, like, we got married because we like each other and we want to stay that way.
I mean, if he totally turned into an asshole, I would totally get a divorce.
Yep.
Or if, God forbid, there was some, like, financial reason, too.
I'm horribly in gambling debt.
Something, yeah, if you were in horrible, like, debt of your own volition, I would be kind of pissed.
Yeah. Especially
because one, you would have been lying to me about it. And cheating, because we're both, like, open to new people in the relationship, but, like, if you cheat when the other person's open to new people, like, you're a fucking dumbass and an asshole, so fuck off.
Yeah, that means you just have no respect for the person. And
you didn't even share!
Mm-hmm.
Fuck that noise.
That's actually the girlfriend previous to Melle-d.
How long before me was that?
I don't remember.
I think my boyfriend before you was like a few months, like only like 2 or 3.
Yeah.
I had been treated so badly, I basically gave up on dating in general.
Yeah. I don't remember either. It's been so long. I just the girlfriend before Melle-d.
This is not hat. This is hair.
I like I am Pan, so I talked with her about stuff. And I was like, look, I'm Pan and blah, blah, blah. And, went through that with her. And she's like, well, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about women and da-da-da-da-da-da.
Women pretty.
And I was like, that's fine. If you're not comfortable with it, it's all good. I usually just go by whatever my partner is with. And that's fine. And thought that was that. And then she started getting more and more distant and, like, not talking and stuff like that. And just started getting more and more distant. And then finally, she's like, I think we need to break up. And I was like, yeah, that's fair. That's, this seems like it's pretty well gone its ways. And then, of course, I go to my best friend at the time, another gal, and I go to talk to her because, of course, I just broke up with my girlfriend. And my best friend's like, oh, that's really sad. I'm glad you're okay with me dating her, though. And I was like,
oh, what?
Excuse. And that's when we both found out that my girlfriend at the time had then gone to our friend, who was one of the people that we had talked about specifically, that if we wanted to do that kind of stuff, that person was perfectly fine. But instead, she had lied to my face and then gone to my best friend and had been dating that best friend for a while.
Shithole.
And had lied to that best friend, too, saying that I was okay with things.
Because she wouldn't have done that otherwise.
So then, of course, me and my best friend went to that ex and went, hey, guess what? Not only are you an ex once, you're an ex twice.
Congrats.
Congrats, stupid. Like, that was the dumbest shit.
Like gargoyles.
Hey, Demona. I like Demona. She's fun. The one.
Doesn't she want to, like, kill all humanity, though?
Yeah, doesn't everybody? In her defense, that's fair.
Yeah.
No, we're talking about Demona from Gargoyles, the cartoon.
I recently tried to give that a rewatch. The prologue is like 4 episodes.
Yeah. Like, it's kind of funny. The apparently Gargoyles still has like an ongoing comic.
Yeah, that's a long intro though for something that's like an American cartoon. Like at best, you do like a 2-episode thing.
Yeah,
hell, some that's only like a half an hour. That's only like a half an hour worth of content. But no, they did 4 episodes of like intro.
Yeah, they really wanted to have that thing be like a full thing.
5 episodes, yeah.
Yeah,
like that's a lot of intro.
That really is. Like
they had a lot of confidence in that show.
They really did. And to be fair, Goliath, so.
Yeah.
They put a lot of work into that show.
Yeah, but it was something Disney didn't necessarily usually do.
Mm-hmm.
I should have made this pink. They did like DuckTales and Tailspin and Goof Troop.
Hey. Like there was.
You kind of look at their stuff. There wasn't really anything else like Gargoyles either.
No,
like the closest is like Gummy Bears.
I mean, like Gargoyles was much closer to Batman the Animated Series than anything else. Like it was such a.
I don't know if it was inspired by it or if they just happened to come by at the same time. I'd have to look that up.
I would have to look it up because I know there was Mighty Ducks was another one around. I think that was around the same time period, which had a drastically different art style.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back.
Good luck.
Mighty Ducks was still a little silly. So was Cowboys of Moo Mesa. I don't want to run over your feet.
And was it Mars Rats? Biker Mice from Mars.
Yeah.
That's
I don't know who that was. I know the Jet Cat Pack Cats one.
SWAT Cats?
That's it.
There you go.
That wasn't Disney.
SWAT Cats. So many of those, like, 90s introduction to furries cartoons. There were so many all at once. Now, for the real esoteric bullshit, we have the Knights of Camelot one where they isekai'd a bunch of football players. And there was the there was two that were similar, and I always mixed them up. One was the one where they were vampires that they transformed by getting into their car, like into the trunks of their cars, and came out. And there was one with mummies. What's the style that says, oh, you know, like Batman. Oh, I love that show. Yeah. Wait, which Batman? Which Batman? Animated series. But yeah, like, Gargoyles really did have a drastically different art style than most of their other stuff at the time. So it was really impressive that they, you know, got the funding to put that much work into it. Let's see. Gargoyles cartoon. When was that? 94. And SWAT Cats 93, so that was the same time period. What is it? Mighty Ducks animated 96, so that was after. So they were all in the same time period. Batman animated series. When was that? 92. Yeah, okay, so that makes sense. So yeah. Mummies Alive? That sounds right. Yeah, that's the one. 97. So far after that. Cause the Gargoyles animated series was 94. So actually the Batman animated series did come out, and then Gargoyles came out 2 years later. So they may actually have been doing the Batman animated series style. DuckTales was 87. And Tailspin, that's the other one. 90. So yeah, they really did went from like Tailspin. When was Rescue Rangers? 89. Yeah, so they really did. It was like DuckTales, Rescue Rangers, Tailspin, and then just Gargoyles. Such a freaking change. Holy cow. What was Biker Mice from Mars? Biker Mice was 93. So that was before Gargoyles. Wow. Okay. That really was just like... That was just the 90s look. Man. Hilarious. Heck yeah. Oh, and Street Sharks. That was also...
Oh god, Street Sharks.
That should have also been the same time period. 94. Yep. I think it,
Fucking Street Sharks.
Yeah, so Batman animated series did come out 2 years before the Gargoyles one.
I bet it did probably inspire it at least a little then.
Yeah, I think so. Especially with like the architecture and the shading is what really brought that.
Yeah, the gothic sense of it, I believe. Like the fact that like a lot of scenes in Batman's they just did on black paper because it was easier and faster. That sort of thing.
What's so funny is like all of those shows that I thought of, like they literally all are within the same like 4 year span. Because it's like, so there was...
I do think Batman the Animated Series really changed animation as a whole for a bit there.
It did, because like you went from DuckTales and Chippendales. What's up?
Okay.
So like you went from DuckTales and Chippendales and Tailspin. Those were like the three leading up.
Yeah.
And then Batman the Animated Series came out.
DuckTales also changed animation hugely at the time. It did. No one thought you could do that kind of animation on a TV budget.
Right.
Until then, it was just Hanna-Barbera and Looney Tunes reruns.
Because the DuckTales started in 89.
Yeah.
And then from that...
From that, you had Batman.
And then there was an explosion of those 90s
Yeah.
cartoons because there was Biker Mice from Mars, there was, Mighty Ducks, there was Gargoyles, there were Street Sharks, even all the way up to Mummies Alive, which was in 96. X-Men, another
X-Men.
one. So, like, once Batman came out, everybody else was like, oh, fuck, we can do that?
You can make money.
Yeah, especially...
No one thought you could make money with TV animation, literally until DuckTales.
Especially because it was, it was a merch vessel for some, like, a lot of those were, like, Street Sharks and stuff like that. And they hadn't really done a merch vessel since, like, He-Man and Transformers.
And look at the animation on those, like, this is like 80s Hanna-Barbera shit. Which was understandable. You really couldn't do that good at animation on a TV budget back then. Not make your money back.
What was King Arthur and the Knights of Justice. 92! So that was right after Batman as well. Arthur and the Knights of Justice, putting evil down.
True.
Bruh, Knights of Justice had a freaking banger of an intro.
I'm petting him right now.
Woo! Like, if y'all ever want to just sit down and have some 90s, like, pure 90s cocaine in the veins, just go listen to the intro for King Arthur and the Knights of Justice. That shit slaps.
I still think Batman the Animated Series is probably, like, the best animated series you can physically
agreed.
watch. Just in general.
By the way, look at this shit.
Ooh, that is really gay.
It's a football team. This,
Dude, what? Oh my god.
bro, King Arthur and the Knights of Justice.
Oh, sure.
King Arthur and the Knights of Justice. Literally an isekai.
Yeah.
Like, straight up. Look at this shit. That is glorious.
Those are some gay-ass outfits.
Like,
Shit's gay, bruh.
man, some of the stuff from King Arthur and the Knights of Justice, just absolutely glorious. Like, look at this.
It's to sell toys. A lot of them, they made the toys first, and then they did the show. Like, they came up with the concept afterwards. Like, maybe you had a basic time period or theme, but they just pulled toys ideas out of their asses.
I mean, a big part of this show was not only to market, like, you had the knights in their knight outfit, but then they would also have their individualized weapons.
Yeah.
And they also had, most of them had mounts of some kind. They
I
either
bet
had,
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles also changed a lot of stuff, too.
probably.
Animation's so cool.
Do you want to know what some of the bad guys look like?
Oh, God.
That is indeed a skin face on the steering wheel. But yeah, nah, like, fucking great. Like, the whole thing is, it is just straight up an isekai of the actual King Arthur and everybody got trapped by Morgana in crystals.
These bitches always blame Morgana.
And Merlin's like, ah, fuck. There's still no, but yeah, I mean, like, if you want a King Arthur isekai, like, here it is. It's a 90s cartoon. Merlin's like, oh shit, I need to get more knights, and steals an entire football team. Just the whole team. Literally, they're on a bus. Like, this is them. They're on a bus to a fucking thing, and he just steals their asses. And is like, hey, you want to get back to your time? Cool. I'm going to give you magic armor, and if you win, I'll send you back.
Speaking of animation, the Zombie Bucket List anime this season is possibly one of the best looking anime I've ever seen. Definitely worth a watch.
It's just gorgeous.
Studio's first Studio Bug. It's their first outing, but you can tell they come from a lot of really good stock. And unless they pull some weird rape shit further in, I think it'll be pretty good.
Yeah, their use of color and how stuff changes over the course of the episode is...
It's just gorgeous.
Oh.
It's the best looking anime I've seen since Chainsaw Man, as far as like the use of animation as a media, and potentially better.
Yeah. Like I said, I am not an art person, and I can see some of the art stuff they're doing, and it's just like, oh, that's just a flex.
I like to think, even if you aren't an art person, you still on a subconscious level get a lot of the symbolism and framing in a scene. Like there's some framing stuff, like, I didn't know, like, reading things right to left can affect how you read who's the good guy or bad guy, and stuff like that. But you still kind of know that subconsciously.
Right.
I was listening to one thing recently about a deep dive into, like, every episode of Evangelion, and how the framing of, how Shinji talked to Asuka, but she didn't face him, means that he's putting out an olive branch and they are not combative.
Yeah.
Or how, like, Asuka faced Rei, and even though she was on a higher plane than she was, Rei did not face her. She faced, she was to her side. Whereas, like, when they were talking in Chainsaw Man with, Tetanus Man and UTI Woman, they usually face each other because they're on the same frame and they're combative. And I thought that was really interesting.
Mm-hmm. And, like, just from seeing the way they do some of the camera moves, especially the use of color is so
The use of color is great. I love the use of color.
Like, it's so stark and eye-catching. I don't want to get into details just because I think you should legitimately see it when it happens. It's really gorgeous. And, like, it's really just solidly done.
I love how they had the framing device of the camera shooting through, the bars that keep people from breaking into things to symbolize how the main character felt he was in a prison. And then a zombie fucking, like, gets his head stuck in it later.
Yeah.
At the same framing, just really close to the camera. And I was like, oh, that is such a wonderful way to do that.
It came out so fun. And, like, even if you weren't looking at it for, like, art purposes and things like that,
it's still hilarious.
It's just a good anime. It's just well done, well timed. Like, it's just good.
They didn't slut shame the woman who was having sex with her boss, which was nice.
Yeah. And yeah, they kind of, with the Ninja Turtles, they've actually kind of brought back some of the violence because they went back to, like, in the comics at least, they've started going back to that, and they did that run of The Last Ronin with the last surviving Ninja Turtle in the future kind of thing, and made it kind of a closed circle of creating the next generation of mutants.
Yeah, I don't consider the Ninja Turtle comics and the Ninja Turtle cartoons to be even the same thing.
Not
for
even
the
close.
most part, not until years later.
The comics, like, have...
Not that either's bad, both are good.
Like the comic, the Eastman and Laird, the traditional comics have continued on and stuff, and that's fine. And yeah, with the Last Ronin stuff, that's pretty cool. And I read about how that ended and things like that, and that's a neat idea. That's a lot of fun. That's really cool to have it, come back to how it all started with 4 mutants and a mentor kind of thing. That's really cool. I liked it. So good on them. And, like, to be honest, there's no reason why not to have both.
Yeah.
They've shown that the animations have done fucking gangbuster, and the comics have done very well with the older comics audience, so why not have both? Heck, there's the new the new movie coming out that everybody is big hype for.
Pre-Teen Mutant Ninja Turtles. This looks cute.
The toys for the new Ninja Turtles movie. One of the specific toys they have is, like, the turtles as toddlers.
Yeah.
And they're just
so
big bug-eyed dumbasses. Like, they look like the turtles as babies, which is the best way to put it. It is so well done, and they just look like a little derp ass come up to you and ask if you are games on your phone toddler, and it's great. Donatello with the big baby glasses.
Yeah.
Raphael is just a little chumbly boulder. It's so cute. Unacceptable, illegal, too cute.
Too cute to live.
Yeah.
I know, it's adorable.
It is the exact kind of stupid. And even, like, they did kind of like a little nod to...
It's sort of like a soft reboot for the younger generation.
It is. Because then you could grow up with your turtles.
Yeah.
Because, like, it's supposed to be before they, truly started becoming the Ninja Turtles. So not only are they younger, but the other mutants are younger.
I like that the rat has an afro. I like that.
Yeah. So, like, it really fits. Everything in the world fits together well. So, like, the other mutants are younger in their mutations. So, like, the Fly Guy has, like, one noodly human arm and one, like, big-ass mutant fly arm.
That reminds me, they, like, had human versions in the comic, and people were pissy because they were black, but when I saw it, I was like, yeah, of course! I've never put thought in it, but yeah, they're all pretty much black-coded.
Yep.
100%! I had never even considered that, but yeah, now I can't imagine them any other way.
Yeah. And again, that was really well done. Like,
yeah, they look so cute. Little babies.
Little babies.
Little babies.
I mean, they were supposed to be teenagers, so, like, they made them look right.
I had literally never even pondered what they would look like as humans, and as soon as I saw that, I was like, yeah, 100%.
Yep. It's like, oh yeah, that's good. That was with the Ninja Turtles and Power Rangers comic crossover. Because, of course, you've got teenagers with attitude, and why not have other teenagers with attitudes? It was really fun because they did a lot of great crossover ideas with that, a lot of, like, goofy shit that worked well together, like the Power Rangers proper got mutant forms, and the Ninja Turtles got Power Ranger forms. So they had, like, that crossover between the two, and it was
Which
fantastic.
is kind of funny, because at one point they did have a giant robot.
Well, he's not necessarily a child. What I mean by younger mutant is they're, like, Bebop and Rocksteady, Baxter and all that, they, got mutated around the same times, and this movie is positing that their mutations took time to solidify since they were adults that were mutated into a creature and not a creature mutated to a human. So if you notice, like, the Rhino, I always get the two mixed up, so Bebop, the Rhino,
I've never been a Ninja Turtle stan.
He's much more rhino shaped, so he's got a big fat neck and a massive, shoulders and stuff. And Rocksteady has kind of a goofy appearance, and the Fly Guy has only I always mix the two names up. I can't really remember, to be honest. But the Fly Guy still has, like, one mostly human arm with little claw bits on the end.
That's that masturbating fella.
And one big honking, Charger from Left 4 Dead 2 arm, because he's mostly mutating. So, like, it looks really good. And it's, like, since the Turtles are much more like middle schoolers in this movie,
I think this character would look cooler with cat eye glasses. I'm just gonna put that out because I just have an urge to draw cat eye glasses sometimes, and I never get the chance.
It's true.
You should change your character for my fucking opinions.
Jeff Goldblum as Baxter Stockman would be hilarious. Baxter Stockman's the Fly Guy mutant, and Jeff Goldblum played the Fly.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Movie, so that would be objectively hilarious.
You want cat eyes? It would make sense. It's a cat.
Beastie says send it. Like, yeah. So
plus it has the more like devilish look to it.
Because it comes to a nice point.
Yeah, it comes to a nice point.
So I look forward to the new Ninja Turtles movie.
I don't know if I'll see it in theaters. I would like to see Barbie in theaters.
Definitely.
Who wants to go see Barbie? Woo!
Because, like, I watched the most recent Ninja Turtles animated one, and that was pretty good. Hey.
Was Oppenheimer the one who did the Enigma machine?
I thought Oppenheimer's the nuke, isn't it? Ain't Oppenheimer?
I know the guy who solved the Enigma machine was gay, and they chemically castrated him after the war. That was fucked up. I don't really like biopics. I like actual, like, documentaries.
Yeah, Oppenheimer's the 21st.
I don't remember names.
Yeah, Oppenheimer's the nuke.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think they did a movie about the guy with the Enigma machine and didn't mention that.
That he was gay?
That he got chemically castrated for being gay and killed himself. Man who basically saved World War II. I love Venom. Oh my god, he showed me Spider Noir's Venom, and he's like a Southern style priest. Oh my god, yes. Oh my god. I have such like a bottom priest fetish.
I know my wife's vibes. I know what she like.
Them getting fucked by demons, yes. Yes, queen. Crack the nose.
Doodly doo.
Well, actually, it's, what's it called? Like, Bloomheim or whatever the fuck it means. The King of the Mountain thing.
Hall of the Mountain King?
No, it's like some German term. That's that one, song for Aster. No, what's this? Fuck! I was in Undertale for 5 damn years. The King. Mr. Fluffy
Asgore.
Bottom. There you go. That guy's song. That's some German word or whatever that I can't say.
Do you want to see the tokusatsu of that weird statue?
Oh god, that statue is so weird. Did you know there's a fucking tree inside of it?
Sure. Why not?
It's called like the life tree or something. It translates that. I mean, it's a cool statue, but it's so weird. She's here to kill you.
Asgore.
Mr. Fluffy Bottom.
Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. Not sorry, Daddy. I've been naughty.
No, the priest is on the bottom. They have to be on the bottom. Unless it's like another priest. Then you can debate.
Who's on first?
Yeah. Who comes first? Who came first? Who?
No, what?
That's the word. How am I supposed to fucking say that? Bergen trucking?
Oh yeah, Bergen trucking.
Bergen trucking.
Actually, Bergen trucking.
Fucking right? No, bitch.
Because it's an umlaut. It's a Bergen trucken.
Bergen. German shit. It means like king under the mountain.
Fuck.
Don't fuck Asgore. He can't even kill children right.
King under the mountain. Did you mean bottom?
I am so curious what's gonna happen with him and the soul, the like flowers in Deltarune.
Yeah.
That is my main like, what's gonna happen?
Plant zombies.
Sure. It's like, what the fuck was that? Oh, I thought it was you were saying V, honestly.
Yeah. You don't want to be one of those palace cats with the little short stubbly tails?
I love those though, they make their butts so big.
They make such great reaction image faces too, like palace cats are adorable.
You're adorable.
He has no thoughts. Only puppet.
Boop. What's a snow leopard's tail?
The black and white leopard, the big fluff boys. Yep. Okay.
Are they narrow? I don't fucking know. I'm not furry.
No, they're like the tube sock. Big.
See, they're kind of narrow.
No, like look at them.
They don't have fluff on the bottom though.
They're very fluff.
They're narrow-ish.
It's like a German Shepherd tail. Big.
I don't know that off. I'm not a furry!
You know what a German Shepherd looks like?
I don't know it off the top of my fucking head.
Big tube.
I'm not a furry, guys. I'm a horror person. I don't know animals off the top of my head. Why would I?
Husky tail.
Huskies I kind of know. Huskies and Shibus, because they've got, you know, very distinct tails.
Big, fluffy thumper. Yeah, seriously, these ramen cashews are good.
Let's get more.
Illegal.
I wonder if we can order a larger chunk.
Maybe. Look.
Maybe on Amazon. I want to do like... Oh, it'd be cool if she could do the gargoyles thing where you make like a cape with your wings.
Yeah.
Whoever thought of that was horny as shit.
Oh, yeah.
Now, gargoyles, if you were like, draw the gargoyles' tails, I'd probably be like, yeah. Here you go. Because I'm a monster fucker.
Yeah, no,
I can pull that out of my ass.
There was no not horny reasons for most of the things.
Oh my
in
god,
Gargoyles.
gargoyles is so horny. My god, I'm still amazed they have, like, they got away with that shit. So horny.
So much.
It's like, who let y'all be this horny? Who let you monster fuckers out of your cage? See, no one knew about it yet, so no one was like, oh yeah, a giant man with deep-ass voice and huge bare chest and naked muscles.
Massive hands.
Massive hands. Horns.
Very protective.
Big old loincloth. Holding a tinier woman in tight-ass jeans. No, this isn't horny at all.
No, there's no horny here.
There's no horny here at all. What are you talking about? The chick was hot too. Like, damn. It's cool to see like a woman who wasn't white in like cartoons in that period too.
Yeah. I mean, they knew what they were doing. Like, there's no hesitation.
She was hot. Them pants.
Yeah.
Who approved of those?
Oh,
High-waisted, nice hugging pants. Oh god.
the same one who approved of the gargoyle design.
This fucking show's so horny. Apparently the little one, Brooklyn, was supposed to be gay.
I'm not surprised.
They wouldn't let him.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah. He was a cutie pie. I think he was the one who gets a gun. I do have on my throne a eat-a bag that looks like a coffin. I want it, but I don't need new purses, so I just put it up there if anyone ever has, like, sympathy for my stupid ass.
What the even? This was recommended for you.
Oh, it's so cute, though! Okay, I want to look at this, and then I'm not gonna buy it, but I want to look at the, like, you know...
Oh, it's a blind box with different ones.
That's a jointed doll, too. That's pretty cool. Oh, there's an artist one.
Yeah.
Send that to me. I do look at blind boxes on Amazon sometime, just because you know, a lot of artists do blind boxes, and I think they're cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he got a gun in an episode, and he ended up shooting the hot chick. It was a gun safety one in a show where they have people with lasers. She had a gun though. She was a cop.
She knew what she was getting.
You know,
into.
a cab except for her.
Hey.
She fucks gargoyles, so she can live.
How about this for a little figure?
Oh yeah, that's like a pose modeler, but it's so like, it doesn't look human.
That's the point. It's synthetic. It's literally labeled as a robot one.
Yeah, but if you have a robot design, you're probably going to have your own design. So I don't get it.
Oh, they have very gay tweezers.
Rude.
I'm not joking. They're very gay.
Those are very gay tweezers. I think that's for getting your things out of your keyboard or something. Those don't look like normal tweezers.
Those ones, they show pulling like little, you know, cogs and pieces out of a watch.
Yeah.
But they have two sizes, one a very tiny and one a regular size tweezer. They're just really nice. I have no need for them. They are only $10. They're very pretty.
Might be a little late to... Wait.
Hmm?
I could just flip the thing. I might do that. I'm gonna flip it later and then just change where the things are. That'd be easier than trying to erase around all this stuff. Oh, it's on both sides. Okay.
But yes, they do not have ramen cashews on here. Bit of a bummer.
Bummer.
They really are quite good.
This is less shading and more like making it look like neon.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't necessarily call this shading. I mean, you can if I was doing like a more serious thing. I probably would use this for the shading. Honestly, I should just get brushed for this.
Need a vaporwave gay brush.
Yeah, I do actually have some neon brushes. I could use those for this, I guess. But I think the noise actually does a little more, like, furness to it.
Mm-hmm. It makes it look fluffy, yeah.
Yeah. Whereas, like, the neon brush would be a little flatter. I don't know, I like to have more control over a lot of my things, so sometimes even if I have a brush for it, I don't use it. I'm just like that. Plus, I'm trying to do these relatively fast. So I don't spend like 5 hours on each one of them. Because I can do that and I don't want to. Hyper-fixating on everything.
Oh, someone made...
Oh no, I'm talking for me.
Yeah. Someone made cat bowl bread.
You can get like bread molds.
Yeah, they made cat-shaped bread with little apple pieces in it.
One day I should make that melon pawn.
Mm.
Bread is just a lot of work. Alright, how many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have one more. Oh yeah, the other Teefy Weefy.
Mm-hmm.
Woo! Woo! Secret. Oh man, I could have just kept up Teefy Weefy's reference. Wait. Wait. No, I will have to a little. I need the rest of the outfit. I was about to say, I don't have to, I just drew earlier. Wait. Whoop. Paste. I was about to say, where is it? I killed her. Deleted you from existence.
You've erased her from it. The weird little girl to strange little man pipeline.
I was a weird girl.
Yes. What's this weird was?
That's true. If anything, I've gotten weirder.
Have a good lurk, beastie.
Who was the person she wanted in her boobs?
Beastie's like, I volunteer.
Hmm. Oh, in like a fluffy dress. Okay, not with the boobs.
Volunteer is dribble.
Alright. So it's like a full body then. I might actually have a dress on tap. Because I have a clothing thing where I save clothing.
A good decision.
I save everything. But most of it's goth or 1920s.
I mean, That's...
Or kimonos. They have a lot of layers, okay?
Hello, folks. Glad to be here on Tumblr. I, a human man.
You're a human man.
They're buying it. Quick, let's go.
Quick, steal everything. It's a good thing this doesn't show up because there's a lot of bondage gear in here.
So a Tuesday.
So Tuesday. They don't need to know. Well, if you're gonna do bondage stuff, you need references. Watch me find nothing I need.
That's fair.
Yep. Never mind, I don't have any floofy dresses. I'll just wing it! My music stopped again.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can find a decent sitting pose, too. Everyone's just gonna stare at the screen while I do nothing. As far as they know. I'm totally not scrolling through 500 thingies. I have like 3,000 plus references, I think. I'm always adding to it. Never have what I need, though.
Like a dragon with a horde, she will pile more things into
Never. Fucking makes me mad.
There's always a need for something new.
No, it's something that I don't have.
Something new.
Nah. Not necessarily new. It could be an old piece. Also have to consider the dress. This is good. Have a good night. You can never have too many references. Who knows when you might need something?
It's true.
Never have too many brushes. Who knows when you might need something?
That's why you must pile them under a bed. Hide them. They're
Exactly.
yours. You're precious.
My treasure.
Are you okay?
Well, you'll be pestering my husband, not me, so I don't give a fuck.
Enjoy your vacation, your freedom. Go do many things that you will not get arrested for, and maybe a few that you would be if you were caught.
What are you looking at?
Monster Hunter.
Oh. I heard labeler, and I was like, what? I was like, what are you searching for on there?
Monster Hunter. Man, there was an article that I saw, and it was like top 10 Monster Hunter games kind of things, right? It's just like they ended up just like classifying like S rank, B rank, blah 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 blah, right? And I was like, oh, I wonder which ones they like. And like, a couple of them were like, okay, yeah, like Monster Hunter Freedom Unite, which was the PSP one and stuff. Like some of the big name ones. I was like, okay, yeah, that's fair. That really brought Monster Hunter over and blah, blah, blah. But then it was like, low tier. Monster Hunter World, Monster Hunter Rise. They did away with some of the things to make it appeal to a broader audience.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
And I was like, oh, you're one of those. Like, gross.
Broader audience, your face.
Like, they did away with the things that they implemented back in the PS2 because the system couldn't do both at the same time. Snoop, snoop, snoop. Fuck off.
Yeah, fuck off.
Like, I didn't even finish reading the list. I was just like, man, you fucking lame, dude.
Fuck that noise. I love how I put a reference on it and then it barely looks like the fucking reference.
If you liked it, then you would have put a reference on it.
I always do that.
The reference is there to give your brain ideas, and after that, fuck it, we ballin'.
I'm gonna scooch her over here.
I've watched you draw many times. Fuck it, we ballin' is exactly the way it goes. Bart,
How rude.
Bart, did you say brewing ideas because you're going to make a bartender commission? How does a beholder make beer?
Cries.
Can they see?
Aren't they psychic?
Yeast? Can they feel the yeast suffering as they cook it?
Yes, and they like it.
Probably. I still need to get you to watch some of the Voyager episodes just so you can know how War Crimes McJane is.
Well, I watched the Pushing at Rosa's thing about it.
Oh yeah, true. Did she cover the one with the holograms?
Maybe. I don't know. I have to check.
Cause like that's a pretty dire situation. Not to mention the Nazis, but you know. The fact that far into the future, they still have like historical stuff saying, hey, don't forget, Nazis bad.
Nazis are pretty bad.
Like, it's supposed to be like several hundred years in the future.
Nazis are fucking bad.
And it's just like, hey, we've become an advanced civilization. Remember this. We really fucked up bad. Don't tell anybody about it, but like, remember not to do this.
You don't tell anybody about it.
I mean, I'm sure the Vulcans know.
Bee-ba-do-ba-do-bo. I'm gonna do a stretch. Woo. I've been sitting here for like 2 hours.
Yeah. Hot.
Shut up.
Chad agrees with me. You make hot noises when you stretch. That's why they do the stretch redeems.
Everyone's fucking lurking now.
Yeah.
So they can't agree with you. Ha!
Rude.
Bitch.
Some of them exist still, I'm sure. Art Life ASMR stream.
It would just be the noise of my tablet going across the thing. Just...
Scooch, 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 scooch. Maybe a sexy stretch noise.
Undo.
Clackety, 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 clackety.
I hate Ari.
Why do I do this to myself? Mrrr. Noises.
Clicks of just not drawing and pulling up Twitter.
Hey.
Yeah, that's the artist life, alright.
Monster, give me your tail.
I think a lot of people just do ASMR as jokes these days, so I can totally see that. You just hear ah at one point and they just destroy. There's a sound of destruction.
Damn it. Ah, fuck. That's it, ASMR.
Yeah.
Yay, I got a tail. Woo! Freaking finally. I can finish upgrading that one armor. Because Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter, or as I call it, fashion quest.
Exactly.
Like, if I don't murder enough things, I won't have the proper fashion.
You sleepy, honey?
A little bit. A little bit. I should probably brush my teeth and start getting ready for the end of my day.
Yeah, I'm almost done anyway. This is the last one for tonight.
You made a good time.
Yeah, I did. Which is good, because I'm starting to get more people than I really should. Like, I might have to make changes in the future if this keeps up.
I think
or maybe I can add, like, another person to the roster each week. But if it got really big, I might have to change it so only 20s get the 10, and then make, I don't know, what, another tier. I'd hate that, but...
Yeah. I think right now, you're making it in a good enough time and able to knock it out in, like, a reasonable pace for the month, so... I think right now it's okay, but definitely have to keep an eye on it.
What sucks when you're an artist is you can't just hire other people to help.
Yeah.
I am only one person. I cannot use my Patreon money and hire new people to draw.
Well, I guess you could start doing, like, more streams during the month.
Oh, I don't wanna. I already suffer enough through these, honestly.
That's fair.
I do not like streaming. I mean, it's okay. Like, I don't suffer. Sometimes I do. But it is not something I really... I'm not a social person.
You do not.
This is why I'm not a huger artist, because I just don't, like, do anything. I don't socialize. I don't talk to people. I just want to draw things and be gone, but you can't do that as an artist. You won't make no money.
What is a collab but a miserable pile of extrovert?
I mean, I didn't do art fight.
I think you'd have fun doing art fight.
I don't
Minty.
wanna.
With like Minty and Cat.
Can you even choose who you art fight? I don't even know.
I mean, I think like I've seen ones where it's more organized, where you're like on a team, and then I've seen ones where it's just like doing stuff with your friends.
People have been pissy about it this time, apparently.
Yeah, because some people were being jackasses about it. They were like, haha, I attacked you. You're gonna do revenge art, right?
Other people have been complaining their art's not good. Like the art they're getting.
Like, bruh, it's free art. What the fuck are you on about? Oh, this free cake isn't the exact flavor and seasoning I wanted. Fuck you. Fucking nuts. I don't understand the people that get bitchy about free stuff for fun.
I fucking hate shoes. I'm bad at them. I'll never be a foot fetish artist. She needs her other arm. Oops, wrong layer. Nope. Did you lick me?
No. I gave you a smooch.
I don't trust you.
Pip, 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 pip.
I did that one upside down.
Pip, pip, pip. Hey. Pretty lady. Lady pretty.
It's okay.
You're pretty.
Don't be gay, bro.
Too late. Already panned. I'm paying on the lamb.
You paying on the lamb?
Yeah. There I go. Oh. But I'm going to flop for the night, so I love you.
I love you too. Have a good
Give you a
night.
smooch.
Yeah.
Good night, Chad. Take good care of her.
No.
Be nice.
No one takes care of me. I'm my own man.
Mm-hmm. You are also a man with a plan. What the plan is, who knows?
I have no plan.
What the dog do?
Alright. Oh wait, I think I have this saved. Oops, I just closed the thing with my music on it. Oopsie doopsie day. Here it is. Yeah, I got this. Alright. Alright. And that's the last one for the evening. Let's organize everybody. Only a few were weirdly huge tonight. Do art origami. All right. And save. P-Stream Live 4, which is my sad face. There we go. Alright everybody, that's gonna be all for tonight. I'll see y'all next weekend, same time, same place. Y'all have a good night. Okay, I love you. Bye-bye.